This week's challenge is to design and animate a logo in less than an hour. Go. I'm the type of person who finds deadlines quite motivational when it comes to getting stuff done, but I kind of want to find out what would happen if I give myself a ridiculous deadline. This idea was inspired by one of my favorite designers and animators on YouTube, Ben Marriott. He did a similar thing where he created a logo and animated it in half an hour. That seems a little crazy, so I'm going to give myself an hour to design a logo for a company that doesn't exist, and then I'm going to try to animate it in that time too. First things first, I need a fake company to design this logo for. I asked my Instagram followers for fake company ideas, and I got a few responses. Let's check them out. All right, we got a response from Del.Penner. Sockly, a subscription service that sends you cool socks each month. Cool idea. Jordan Foos 95. Ammons Chan Prime, where you get a commission buying thing for Amish. Maybe that's actually kind of a good idea. I don't know. Okay, next. Trevor Clare Art. By the way, if you don't follow Trevor Clare Art on Instagram, what are you doing? Carol's Crickets. She raises and sells premium bred crickets for consumption. Save the planet. Wiles 99. Where you been? Clothing made of bean products. Accessorized with beans. Where you been? And last but not least, we have one from my super fan Walden MLN. It's the word melon with the vowels removed. We sell dehydrated melons, which give you lots of great and wonderful health benefits. Let me know if you're interested in ordering some. Or if you'd like to make some spare cash, you can join our team and be a small business owner and be, and then it ends. Moln. 5 ideas to choose from here. I guess it's just going to be random. Hey Google, pick a number between 1 and 5.
5.
All right, MLN it is. Melon. Let's get to work. So I'm roughly going to try to allocate 20 minutes to sketching and researching, then 20 minutes to digitizing, vectorizing the logo, and then the last 20 minutes to animating it. Start. I feel like I should probably start by reading the description just one more time. Melon, MLN. We sell dehydrated melons. Dehydrated melons. Gotta look at the competition here. Seems like it's in the healthy food space, organic. This is actually kind of a good idea. Depending on how this logo turns out, I might actually partner up with Wendell. I'd have to try to get it on the ground floor. Anyway, I'm wasting time. Deadlines. I originally thought that I might be able to provide some interesting commentary while I was working on this logo, but I ended up really needing to focus pretty hard in order to stay on task. I really didn't talk much at all throughout this, so I'll kind of try to explain my thought process as I speed through some of this footage. Most of the brands that I'm seeing look like they're, like very professional, very classy, not really fun. So in order to be different, we're gonna make this fun. I mean, the name itself is already fun and clever because it's getting rid of the vowels, getting rid of the juice of the word. So I'm 7 minutes into this challenge and I've just realized that this was probably a joke because melons are like 100% water. But they do exist, they are a thing. After spending about 20 minutes of sketching, I had 2 ideas that I wanted to move forward with into the digitizing stage. 2 ideas I kind of want to play around with, so hopefully once I get them vectorized, I'll be able to pick one and move to the final animation stage. The first was to take the letters MLN and kind of form them into this squiggly mess. I don't know really what it was, but it was kind of unique. And then I played around with combining it with a half circle that would kind of double as like a watermelon slice, but it also kind of looked like a smile. So I thought it was kind of happy and fun, and it was almost like the letters became the eyes or part of the melon. And then the other idea was just taking the 3 letters and making them lowercase. I used a rounded typeface, and then I put an oval at the end to represent the melon. Afterwards, I kind of wished I would have spent a little more time on the first version since it was a bit more unique and interesting, but I thought maybe that the letters MLN wouldn't be readable enough. Also, I had a better idea with what to do for the animation with the second one, so I think that's why I ended up choosing that design. I played around with a couple different things and ended up putting a fairly thick black stroke over all of the elements, which I'm not really sure why I did that. I guess maybe it added some black, like the seeds of a watermelon, and gave some definition to the shape, but I don't know that it really added a whole lot of value. But also I was out of time. I had to move on to animation or I wasn't going to get anything done. This is stressful. Okay, I have to move on to the animation phase of this. So I'm going with this logo. It's really simple. It's kind of fun and playful with the rounded corners, and it's got a watermelon at the end. So why not? So let's see if I can animate this in the next 20 minutes. My idea for the animation was to have the watermelon bounce into frame and then reveal the letters. I ended up wasting quite a few minutes just trying to get the logo file from Illustrator to After Effects. Illustrator was doing this thing where I couldn't access the menu at the top to like close it or save it or anything. No. So that was kind of frustrating and stressful, but finally I figured that out. I ended up needing to watch a little bit of a YouTube video to remember how to animate along a path. And time ran out before I was able to refine the animation, so it's pretty sloppy and pretty choppy. Hey, that rhymes. But by the time the hour was up, I did have a sort of animated logo. Alright, 30 seconds left. So with 5 seconds left, this is the final logo animation for Melon. Oh. That was stressful.